What's going on there, folks? Good afternoon. It is the Earthmaster here on this Sunday, March 6, 2022, about 12:26 p.m. California time. Latest quake out there on the globe shows a 6.0 earthquake just coming in to the area down south here. Looks like right around the South Sandwich Islands. It looks like. Let's go ahead and check out that latest info here on the USGS map. That earthquake, by the way, from the EMSC model, but I'm kind of curious to see if the USGS has it issued yet, which they don't. EMSC is showing that 6.0 on the globe. Let's go ahead and run over here real quick. Just came in as I hit the record button. So I did have a different topic set up here, but now kind of switch that up a little bit. So 6.0 over here in the purple circle. This is the EMSC model showing that latest earthquake coming in there. USGS not issuing that magnitude of a quake yet. We'll see if this sticks or not. EMSC is really quick at getting the data out, but a lot of times they do have to downgrade or upgrade depending on the adjustment there. But this info looks like have not been reviewed by a seismologist yet, but 6.0 into the South Sandwich Islands area. Into the trench, it looks like, at about 83 kilometers down into there, just coming in just a short time ago. Looks like about 13 minutes or so ago. So even then, took the EMSC a little bit to come in. USGS, as I mentioned, not showing it yet on the map. Double check this and refresh it. Nada. So we'll come back to them and check it out here in a little bit, see if they upgrade that earthquake or downgrade it, depending on what they want to do. South America region getting in on some activity today. Quite a bit of deep movement around the Argentina, Peru, and Chile area, up and down the Peru-Chile Trench here, the middle section. Showing quite a bit of activity there in the 4 and 5 range. 5.5. Grab a drink of my coffee. Let's see what else we got here. Mexico had a 5.5. This is from last night down into the Middle America Trench, it looks like, in this area of Mexico. Puerto Rico region, we'll go ahead and bring the all magnitudes up here. And a little bit of activity kicking up here last night, and one within the last hour, a 2.2. But this earthquake right here earlier this morning, right smack dab on the Puerto Rico Trench region. Once again, we have been seeing a pretty good swarm, folks, of activity up and down the board here around Puerto Rico area and the Puerto Rico Trench. So this area is just kind of, I think it's kind of primed there for producing a pretty large quake. Just got to watch that pretty closely because we don't want to be a bad spot to have a pretty large quake. What else we got here? Anything yet on the... nope, nothing yet on the USGS map when it comes to the reporting. It'll probably be another 20 minutes or so. Who knows? Some activity over here around the Democratic... Actually, this looks like it's over in Uganda area. Right at the border. I know we've seen some activity last week in that region of the Congo area. That was a little bit further down south. But 4.6 today up north. Striking the area. Back out of here real quick and see what else we got across the board. Notice the dying down of activity here around the Philippine Plate and the Tonga region. Most of this activity here is from late last night. So pretty much erase these quakes here because there's not a whole lot going on here today anyway. Some activity yesterday was in the 5 range in that area of the Tonga and Kermadec Trench region. Same for up here. The majority of this was from late last night, it looks like. Or maybe we had one this morning, a 4.4 in the Indonesia area, but the others, 4.5 and below, are all from yesterday, but still within that 24-hour period. So things kind of lighten up a little bit along the North American Plate area, and obviously down south in the South Sandwich Trench region. There we go, 6.1. Just coming into the South Sandwich Islands area, 23.8 kilometers there for that earthquake. So a little bit of an adjustment. I want to see if these guys have picked this up. It has been reviewed by seismologists. Hey, they're on the ball today. Only about what, 2014, so looking at about 16 minutes ago, 17 minutes ago or so, is when that earthquake came in. So they're on top of it today. Awesome. Pretty good sized earthquake, right? 6.1. I think we did have another 6-pointer here within the last, I think, the last 30 days or so. Of course, this area did see that pretty large 8-pointer last year, and a 7-pointer, and a bunch of 6s over the course of that time from when the big one hit down there. Let's see here. Most of this activity over the last 30 days in the 4 and 5 range. I could have swore they had a 6-pointer. So if not, that would be the largest quake here within the last 30 days here in the South Sandwich Trench area. 6.1 earthquake into that area. And it's into the trench a little bit. 23.8 kilometers. A little subduction zone down there. But man, that thing's been pretty active recently. Let's jump into the states here. See what type of adjustment this does for the plates. A little bit of shuffling around, I have a feeling. West Coast area, Southern California, right around the San Jacinto fault zone. Got some activity out here today within the last hour. No major swarming to take note. That swarming that was up here near the Redlands area and the Loma Linda region kind of dying off today. But we'll see what happens after this 6.1 in the South Sandwich Trench. Geyser activity kicking up today. It's just south of Clear Lake, around the Cobb Mountain region. 60 earthquakes, a lot of those within the last hour. So pretty productive day, it seems like, up there around the hydrothermal operations, which are scattered out and about all over the place. Let's see here. Not a whole lot going on through the Alaska region or the remainder of the Pacific Ring of Fire. Let's see what else we got here. Atlantic, pretty quiet. One little earthquake up here in the northern part. Seen a 4.7. It's kind of up there in the Mid-Atlantic Ridge area with this plate boundary. Let's see here. Yellowstone National Park. I'm still seeing some signals of weird quakes on that on these stations over here, and still not 100% certain what they are, if they're localized or if they are distant quakes, being picked up. Maybe this seismograph station is over amplified when it comes to picking up activity, and then again, maybe not. Some of this activity is kind of showing up on other localized areas here to the southwest and also up here to the north. Looks like this area over here in the western part of the Yellowstone region picking it up as well, but I can't put my finger on it. I'm starting to lean towards the possibility that these are some distant quakes that are being picked up here. For example, we'll go up here with the when did that Mexico quake here hit? So let me jump over here. I was looking at these other worldwide seismograph stations when that earthquake came through, the 5.5, and kind of comparing them with the activity that we're seeing there on Yellowstone. But I want to jump over here real quick and see when that one struck. So bear with me for a little bit. Time frame on that is 0329 UTC time, 5.5 in Mexico. So to go back over here, we have to verify and make sure I got the closest one or the newest one. So it was 029 or 0329, right? That would actually put it right about here for that 5.5. So this is much closer to the 4 range. 0330, of course, would be roughly within this range between 03 and 04, obviously, right? So this here is just a little bit after the 0330 time frame. So it's possible it could be picking up the S waves from the 5.5, possibly. Either way, I'm still just kind of watching it and verifying it. There was also that 5.5 down here in Argentina, right? 0935 this morning. So let's check that out. 0935 for a 5.5. Go back over here. 09, right here, 09010. We have this other reading picking up here, 0935. So that would put it a little bit later, right, on the time frame. So I believe that these are just some type of S waves that the seismograph is picking up, but not localized here. It's not localized earthquake activity. So there's at least two. I verified kind of two of them. So it would take some distance, obviously, for the S waves to reach from each of these quakes, right? The 5.5 in Mexico and the 5.5 down in Argentina. So I'm kind of leaning towards that activity right now. I'm going to verify it, though, when the S waves come in from the 6.1 down in the South Sandwich Trench right now. That there's no doubt those waves will reach the Yellowstone network seismograph stations up there. So I'll get back to you and report on that a little bit later on. That way we can kind of overlook this activity here, because for a while I was starting to think that this is some localized movement here at Yellowstone, just because of these readings. But if they have them amplified up pretty high to pick up any type of movement, any type of wave throughout the earth, then it could show up, such as those readings that we're seeing on the map of Yellowstone there. So we'll get back to you on that tonight. But all right, folks, I'm going to jump off here. Once again, 6.1 South Sandwich Islands area. Stay safe out there today. A whole bunch more weather, folks. You guys got to be prepared out there. Yesterday was an unfortunate day out there in Iowa, or in the Iowa area, where there's a pretty large destructive tornado. Today, that movement is going to shift down south into the Arkansas region, a little bit further south into Missouri as well. So if you're out there in those states, folks, check out Storm Prediction Center, okay? It will show you where you're at. Let me get this up here real quick. Show you guys this map. It's convective outlooks. Here's today, day 1, right? If you're in anywhere, you can even have severe weather outside of this dark green and yellow and orange area. But if you're in this enhanced area, that means where the dynamics for weather, the ingredients for severe weather are at its highest today, and they should be happening pretty soon, right about now, I believe, or very soon, for possible tornado category, 10% hatched area today. We're looking at Jonesboro, Arkansas, Conway, Russellville, all these areas into the northern Arkansas region, and some into southern Missouri, or underneath that tornado threat for the 10% chance. Now, if you notice, that 5% extends even further, and the green percent too. I caught last year's first tornado here in Chico, California, in a 2% day, and that was a beautiful tornado that formed here back in January of last year. So tornadoes can definitely form in the 2% area as well. But like I mentioned, the highest area for the most ingredients, as far as computer models, kind of sorting stuff out, is around the 10% chance. But be prepared anywhere if you live out here today for severe weather possibility. Wind up there in the 30% chance rain, or 30% chance category. Hail up there as well. Some pretty large hail, 10% greater, or what do we got? 15%. 2-inch diameter hail or larger within 25 miles of a point. So 2-inch hail, 2-inch hail will definitely do some damage. So I gotta get out of here. My my coffee's giving me hiccups. That's something I can't do while I'm live streaming. So all right, folks, have a good day. Stay safe. We will chat you guys later, and be weather aware if you're out there, folks. I'm telling you. Stay safe. Peace out.